Okay, so this masculine, and I'm gonna close it out, didn't want to admit the fact that to become an emperor, he has to be karmic first. Three of Cups, Three of Wands. He had to, pardon me, I hear, he had to travel to distant lands, overcome a lot of battles, and oh no, that not that word, and receive a lot of wounds to understand why he should be placed on the throne back at home. So it's like somebody who didn't want to admit also that the Queen of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles was right. So he didn't want to admit that his intuition about himself was right. So this is somebody who is in denial about who they actually were. This is somebody who didn't want to admit that they were or still are delusional, ignorant, have a lot to learn, no matter the age. But I see with the ego of the man, gender, I see the ego of the man is very fragile. The older they get, the harder, like the pruner, the bitter they get. They don't want to admit it because there's this whole social construct, societal construct where we have this mindset that when you're 70 years old or 40 years old or 35 or 28, there's a certain level of wisdom and maturity that is automatically infused in your being. But that's not true, because if you have never learned how to read, you cannot blame yourself for not going to the library when you live in a town where nobody was having a book. So it's like you blame yourself for things you couldn't control, and now you don't want to admit that it was out of your control, because now you can do something about it. And if you admit that you can do something about it, you have to hold yourself accountable and actually do it. So you're actually making excuses to avoid. So you're still in avoidant energy. And that's why you're the Page of Pentacles. So you're actually dropping down in ranking, masculine, the more you deny and lie to yourself about this. And this all because of your own self-image and the beliefs that you were conditioned to accept to be true. Like what your family taught you, what school taught you, what your life experience taught you, that is truth. Well, truth is actually there's objective truth and there's subjective truth, you know? So you need to go back to school, man. Yeah, Four of Cups, this person is ignoring that. They're not ready yet. The Spirit said they're not ready yet here for the Sun and the Empress. And that's why